Hey my YouTube fam, welcome back. So today is going to be a favorites video. I have not done a favorites video in a long time, like a really long time. So this is going to be kind of a collective favorites. So in the months past that I haven't done favorites videos, I've kind of picked my star products from that and just kind of combined it into one. So it's like a favorite video. Anyways, so my first item, some lippy products. These are from Glamazon Beauty and these are their Hydro Matte Liquid Lipsticks. These are just two from the line, but these are two of my favorites. They have a really great red one as well. But I find myself using these two a lot. So first of all, I love the color, but most importantly, the formula is incredible. These are not a completely dry down matte liquid lipstick when you think of like a liquid lipstick. I feel like more and more companies are starting to do long wearing liquid lipsticks, but are still a little bit transfer. Like for instance, if you were to kiss your hand, some of it would come off. But the benefits of that are they're not going to be even close to being as drying, and they still are super long wearing. So if I have to touch up, like when I wear these, I can eat and they stay on. Maybe I have to apply them once, an extra time a day, like maybe in the morning and then, you know, middle of the day, but they stay on really nicely. So the first color is in No Drama. I love the little packaging too, the little flower detail. Let's give it a good swipe. And it's funny, they almost feel, they're very liquidy, like they almost feel like, I was gonna say a gloss because they have a very moisturizing feel, but they don't stay liquidy, they dry down to like a semi-matte. And that is the first color. I think it is so beautiful. It's that perfect pink color. It's not too cool tone. It's not too like bubblegum pink. I think it's so pretty. I love this using in an ombre lip, especially with these two together. So the next one is in the color Cocoa Rose. That's its wash. You actually can start to see the pink one is starting to dry a little bit. Oh, I just love both of these colors. I feel like this is such a beautiful nude. Like it has some color into it, but I would stick it under the category of nude, and so many skin tones I feel like could wear this so well. Next up, this is probably the newest one that I have been using. I probably used it maybe 5 to 7 times, something like that, but I am in love with this. Okay, so this is Pixi by Petra, and this is it's just called Quick Fix Powder Translucent. So I don't know if the magic is in the product itself or if it's actually the puff, but whatever it is, it's amazing. Everybody always has something that they struggle with makeup, if it's like a cut crease or a winged eyeliner or contouring or whatever it might be. I've always struggled with my under eye, and you guys probably know this if you've watched my channel a lot, just because I don't love to bake a lot because I have a dry under eye. I do have some tips and tricks throughout my videos to make it look better. And I do love the RCMA translucent no color powder, which you guys see me use like nonstop. But I think, I know this has replaced it. And this is drugstore. You can pick this up at Target, I know for sure, and I think a bunch of other places, but I know Target sells them. This is the first translucent powder that, how do I explain? Okay, if you ever see a lot of beauty bloggers or influencers and they set their under eye and they talk about it looking airbrushed when you really bake, I've really never had that like, oh, it looks airbrushed. I feel like, oh, it's setting it, you know, it's not gonna move anywhere, but I never had that, oh, my under eye looks airbrushed. And guys, this does it. I cannot tell you how amazing this translucent powder is. This is, yeah, the little packaging. It has a little mirror on top, super cute. And when you open it, it's a puff. So all of the product is down here below. And basically what you do is just pounce it into the skin. And it just, actually, let's just do my hand so you can see. Oh, and there's no flashback, by the way. Can you see how, oh, you probably can't see it on camera, but it's kind of floating because it is super fine. But I'm just gonna put it on my hand here and you can see it really does look airbrushed, and my hands are kind of like purpley looking because I have bad circulation. But yeah, it is amazing. I am obsessed with this. And on to the next. The Morphe setting spray. You guys have probably seen this all over the place and heard about it. It's such an amazing setting spray. And my favorite thing about this is, you've probably seen everybody do this. I mean, I'm sure you've seen me do it on my channel, but like, Look at, it's an aerosol and it feels so good. Actually, it's like really hot in here because I have my AC on. Sometimes when I have my AC on, you guys can hear it in the video. So I shut it off and I have all these lights on. It's really hot, so this makes me feel a little cooler. But anyways, yeah, this is the Prep and Set Makeup Setting Spray. It's phenomenal. It keeps you really hydrated throughout the day. It makes your makeup stay on longer. It's not one of those that's like an Urban Decay all-nighter spray that's going to lock it in if you're super, super oily, but it gives a beautiful finish to the skin. I always feel like whenever I do my makeup, like about an hour later, it like just kind of sinks into the skin and makes it look like it's part of your own. But this does that on its own without having to wait, and it refreshes your makeup. And there's a lot of great ingredients. I have to praise Morphe for being such a inexpensive company and having really great ingredients in this setting spray. There's like a bunch of different oils. There's glycerin, which I love in my setting spray because it keeps you super dewy looking. Not like oily, but dewy looking. So yeah, I love this. Next up, we have a primer. Now, I heard actually Nikki Tutorials talk about this a little while ago, pretty recently ago, and I realized that I had it and I had never tried it. So I took it out of my makeup storage and I tried it, and it really is amazing. It is like glue. I don't like let that scare you. It's not glue that you're putting on your face, but it keeps your makeup on all day. Like it's so sticky. Here, it looks like this. It's just like a clear looking primer, but as soon as you touch it, you can feel that it's different from any primer that I've tried because it's so sticky, and it doesn't ruin anything. Don't be worried that's going to ruin your foundation or make you feel sticky or cakey. It doesn't. It just makes your makeup adhere to the skin so well. And I do find that it blurs out some imperfections and pores. Like it doesn't, the makeup kind of sits on top of it. It doesn't get into the crevices of like any fine lines. I find that has helped with that. So yeah, this is so cool. And did I show you what it looks like? Probably not. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I forgot, guys. So yeah, that is the bottle. The J1 Jelly Pack, and it says Dramatic Firming Skin. Ooh, with improved elasticity and pore smoothing. Okay, so I was right with the pore smoothing, but I didn't know it was supposed to improve elasticity. Interesting. We should see if that works over time. So yeah, that's that. Next up is a bronzer. This is from BH Cosmetics, and I love the packaging. It's beautiful, like copper penny packaging. It is the Satin Bronzer Natural Finish Bronzer in Tropical Tan. And then it has a nice little mirror here, and this is the color. It is showing up a little bit lighter on camera than what it looks like in person. But this is such a beautiful bronzer, not a contour color, a bronzer color. It almost has the feeling that it could be baked. Do you know what I mean? Like that sort of feeling. And I really love the glow that it gives to the skin. I like this to dust over my face even more than just like here, a little around the forehead. I like to dust it too, just really lightly on my chest, on my shoulders, because it gives a beautiful glow to the skin. Not anything shiny or sparkly. It just makes your skin look very healthy. This is the color right here. It's not anything scary. It is just a beautiful bronze color. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it on my hand. It's a really beautiful texture too. It's like, yeah, it's the only way I guess I can describe it is it feels baked to me. So this hand right here has the bronzer on it, and then this guy has nothing on. So you can see it really is so pretty. All right, next up we have a blush, and this is by Ofra. This is their blush in Punch. And if I were to name this blush, that's exactly what I would call it, because if I would describe the color of it, it is like a punch color. It's a peachy, but it has that punch color, like that little bit of redness underneath it, which I love for the summer. I mean, for any time of the year, but especially for the summer, because it gives you that, like you were just maybe in the sun a little bit and your cheeks got pink and your forehead. I like to put this on like the tip of my nose a little bit and a little bit on my forehead, because it gives you that like, oh, I was just out in the sun, and or I was on vacation. I love that. So, and first of all, the detailing on here is so pretty, and it's really embossed like a lot, because I've used this quite a bit and you can still see the embossing on it, just like the little details there. Here's the color swatched. It's so beautiful. It blends out beautifully. I love this blush. If you guys miss any of the details on any of this, it will be down in the description box below, as well as I do have some coupon codes for a couple of these. On to some highlighter, and if you can guess, ready? Okay, let's see if you guys can guess it. It's drugstore, and it's amazing, and everybody's talking about it. Do you know what it is? The Master Chrome by Maybelline. Did you guess it? If you guessed it, a thumbs up to you guys. So everybody is talking about this, and I figured I would just join the crew and give you my personal thoughts about it, because I'm in love. This is a drugstore highlighter that performs super high end. It is creamy, it is crazy pigmented, it is crazy blinding. It's a perfect gold, like a golden highlight. It's not like too gold that on fair complexions it's gonna look like too bronze, and I feel like it's enough gold that on a little bit darker complexions it's gonna look beautiful. So this is in the color 100 Molten Gold, and that's the close-up. Oh my god, guys, this highlighter is so beautiful. I'm going to show you just a quick finger swatch, and then I'll actually swatch it, because I want to show you just by barely touching it how much pigment it is. Gorgeous. And this is it swatched here. Look at that freaking glow. Ah, so good. So I'm going to make that one really quick, because you guys have probably heard about it and tired of hearing about it, but my thoughts, amazing. All right, next up we have a brow product. Now this is from Grande Cosmetics. If you guys have seen how I got my eyelashes longer, you would hear me talking about them. I love Grande Cosmetics. I love the whole company. Everything that they've been coming out with recently is amazing. There's another product that I really want to throw in this favorites video, but it hasn't quite launched yet, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit for me to talk about it. So anyways, this Grande Brow Fill, and this also, like the eyelash and brow serums, has amazing ingredients in it and peptides to help with hair growth. And I love, first of all, this little wand. It's so tiny, and it has fibers on it, and it gives you beautiful definition to your brows. I really found, since I've gotten this product, that I haven't used any other sort of like eyebrow gel, and this is in the color Blonde, I believe, or no, it's in the color Light, and it's perfect for my brows. It's not too warm, it's not too ashy, it's perfect, and it has amazing benefits in it as well. So I gotta do my brows every day, so why not use something that works amazingly well and also gives you great benefits and hair growth. So this is so cool. Next up, some of these products are not going to be a surprise to you, because I've done videos on them or using the products. This Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara from L'Oreal, I did a whole video dedicated to this product because I was blown away. I had actually gotten the product a couple of months ago at a beauty show, and it was before everybody really had their hands on it, and before like you saw it across YouTube, and now you're seeing everybody talk about it because it really is that phenomenal. I'm obsessed with this mascara. I have not used anything else since I got this, and I think this is like my second tube actually already, so it shows you that I use it a lot. Okay, next up is another highlighting palette. This is the Spotlight Highlight 6-color palette from BH Cosmetics, and this is what it looks like right here. I have another one in a different color, which I also love. This one I find myself picking up a lot. It has the most beautiful colors. I actually took this, where did I go? I went away somewhere and I took it with me because I was like, oh, I wanted like a pinky highlight, and I wanted a peachy highlight, and I wanted a little bronze highlight, and I wanted the one that has a little yellow in it, and it's all in this palette. So I love that for this reason, and I'm gonna swatch them all just here on my finger. They are so highly pigmented, so beautiful, and I am obsessed with the colors. Right here so you can see. This palette is super affordable, it's so beautiful, and I love all the colors. Last but not least, we have another highlighter. Can you guys tell what my favorite product of all time is highlighter? So this is the Dual Finish Highlighter, and this is from Lancome, and it's kind of a mess. I dug my finger into it, which I was really sad, but this one is in the color Shimmering Buff. They have a bunch of really beautiful colors, but this color is, for my complexion, so beautiful and so intense. And this finish is, it almost feels a little wet feeling, and it gives you that sort of wet look on your skin. This is it swatched on my finger right here, and I'll show you, do I have any lip product left? No. And I'm gonna show you on my wrist sort of area. It's so glowy. It doesn't cling to any rough patches on your skin because it's a little bit creamy and wet feeling a little bit. It's not like it's not a powdery highlight, and I love it for that. It's so beautiful. And yeah, Lancome has been killing it with a lot of their products. I feel like back in the day, Lancome, when I thought of it, I would think more to an older generation, but they've been really coming out with some beautiful products, and I love this one. So that about sums up. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and go ahead and ring that little bell if you don't want to miss on any notifications with the newer update here on YouTube. You've got to ring the bell if you want a notification on when I post new videos, and give this video a big thumbs up. It helps me out so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.